And away we go. Future, past, and stuff. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Ludcast. This is Matt Ludke. I'm here as always with Professor McSprinkles, Esquire.
Hakuna Matata.
It means no worries. Not for Grandpa Joe. He fell down and skinned his knee. His feet got confused between his brain and his feet. The messages got all weird and confused. And then he held his feet out from the bike in a V as he went down the hill, forgetting he had a handbrake, and bumped over the curb and fell down on his boom boom.
Ouchie wouchie.
But hey, don't worry, everybody. The only thing that he broke was his fucking colostomy bag. Ayo!
Yep, it splattered all over.
Yep, it was a real shit and piss mess.
And then he had Grouchy Scrouchy take a look at it for him. Dr. Scrouchy.
Personally reinstalled his new bag.
Yeah, he fucking...
After he
drank... Wanted to inspect his butthole.
After he drank the contents of the first one.
Oh, fuck.
He had to taste it to make sure it was, not rancid and infected and shit.
Yeah, he's like, He's like, it's pretty clean.
Yep. Tastes like
he's like, did you just get dialysis?
Just this morning at the taxpayer's expense. I'm clean as a whistle.
That fresh baby juice fucking threw out.
Oh, that'll do it, man. That'll get you up and going, man. No sweat.
Right?
Yeah. He fell down and went boom boom.
Did you see that fucking picture I sent you?
Oh, I received it. Hang on a second here. Let me see what kind of...
You gotta look at this shit.
Nastiness.
I'm trying to figure out if that's like Roosevelt or who the fuck is that behind him. Fucking dork bagger.
Dork bagger?
Dork pecker.
Oh yeah, I would say it's definitely Roosevelt back there on the horse.
Spectacles, fucking thinking he's special.
Oh yeah. The great white hunter. He was going to show you what's up.
Yeah.
He's like, if you don't like...
it was probably like a Biden bike ride in reality. They had to use a little crane to lift him onto a horse and shit. He's like, I'm a frontiersman.
He was, though, man. That guy was he was a king of the wild frontier. Fucking fuck John Henry and fucking what's his face.
Yeah, well, there's sliding by and he can't even ride a fucking bike without wiping out, and he's pretending like he's on par with fucking Roosevelt.
Yeah, he's trying to borrow some of Roosevelt's fucking machismo and shit.
Yeah, he's got a big old frown. Look at his face. It's like the biggest frown you ever seen.
That's because he's emptying himself out into his bag right there.
Like, we need a photo. He's like, oh, but I gotta
go. He's like, that's okay, Joe. You always gotta go. Just hit it. Whatever. People won't even know the difference. Don't worry about it.
Yep, the Secret Service will change your diaper.
Yeah. Yeah, the fucking audacity of this bastard posing in front of a man.
They're used to it, back in the Obama administration, fucking.
Yeah, the aides are all used to it.
Yeah, they had to do it then, so, well.
This fucking half a man.
Instead of like an EpiPen, they just have a fucking diaper and shit.
This'll calm down your rash.
Some baby powder.
Yeah, you need some of this, Mr. President.
They got some Johnson and fucking Dong baby powder.
The audacity of this piece of shit. If these two men would have stood in a room together, fucking Roosevelt wouldn't have even recognized Biden as anything other than a citizen.
Or fucking degenerate.
Yeah, he would have said, "Who's this idiot? Why is he?
Yeah. What's he doing here?
Why is he?
Do we know him?
Yeah. Why is he near me? Fucking.
Fuck. Back then, they didn't even have the Secret Service, did they?
No.
So they fucking probably packed their own fucking gun and shit. Like, stay the fuck away from me, bitch.
Well, Roosevelt sure the fuck did. I'll guarantee you that shit. He always probably had a piece on him.
Yeah, right.
He didn't fuck around, and he knew what people were like and shit, and especially politicians and fucking corporations and shit. He's like, fuck all these assholes.
What was it you saying that fucking they should outlaw bikes because they're dangerous?
Yeah. Well, the president made an announcement that he wants to look into outlawing bikes because he thinks they're tools of terrorism.
Yeah, I could see how that could happen. The Chinese make them and then they send them to us.
Yeah,
and we can hurt ourselves. Because we don't know how to use them.
Yeah, because much like the president, he's really the indicator of what the average American is able to handle, like mentally and shit. So it really looks bad. It's bad optics for one, but yeah. So he's looking into making it illegal for us all to have bikes because he doesn't want to be reminded of when he fell down and went boom boom.
Well, a side effect of certain types of vaccinations are just stupidity and not knowing how to ride a bike.
Like rampant idiocy that makes you like a fucking brain damaged fucking 2-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I think he's totally up to date on all his shots and his boosters and everything. I think he's there. He's definitely taking all the shots so he can be a good lefty bitch.
Yeah.
You gotta
now he can't function. He's getting nerve damage and fucking tremors and all kinds of shit.
Well, yeah, man. You know how it is in the Socialist Party. You got to prove your dedication, and he's not able to prove much other than he's functionally retarded. That's all he's been really able to prove. But it is heartening to hear them announce how, historically speaking, the economy's in a really good place. Historically speaking,
historically,
that it's really solid and everything's good.
Well, that's good to know because I was worried.
Yeah, I mean, don't be worried because they told us what to believe about it. So it's straight.
All right.
Everybody's on.
I won't worry anymore.
Okay, everybody's on the same page. $7 gas is fucking awesome, and it's really a testament to the Biden administration, or whatever the fuck it is.
Well, what's funny is they said the price of oil went down because they raised interest rates. But the price of gas hasn't budged.
Yeah.
Downward.
Isn't that funny? And while old Grandpa Joe is going to Congress and begging them to take a.
Oh, but I forgot that they have to refine oil, and that costs money, and that hasn't changed. So
Well, and they've had supply issues and labor shortages. So
like trucks and boats.
Yeah,
and things like that.
They have to pass the expense on to the customer for sure. They're not gonna pay that shit. They won't pay the overages. Fuck all that. Shit.
Damn.
That's some bullshit, man.
You're telling me.
Well,
I'm trying to find my green stash. It disappeared, man.
What?
Yeah, I don't know what the heck. This is got me baffled.
Were you just all baked and fucking put it somewhere?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
But that doesn't seem like necessarily your style, is to just get, all whoop-de-doo and fucking be a fucking ninny.
Yeah, unless I was really baked and paranoid and I was like, oh, I gotta hide it. But I don't think that happened.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you remember having that experience? Oh my god, around your house and shit?
Yeah, just stuff it in a closet somewhere, all freaking out.
Or do we have experimentation happening in the house?
Yeah. Yeah, I hope not. Shit. Just take the whole thing.
Well, yeah, that's some nasty competition right there. That's cutthroat.
I told you how my nephew did that one time.
Huh.
He snatched my whole bag. And he went down in the gulch behind our house and was puffing on it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I went and I looked and I was just like, dude, he took 80% of it. And I was just like, this motherfucker's got some balls and shit.
Yeah, you're not even being reasonable about it and trying to be,
yeah,
hey,
if he took 20%, it'd be like, huh? I'd be like, did I do that? But 80%, you're like, who's been stealing cookies from the cookie jar?
Yeah, who's got the sticky fingers, goddammit?
Yeah. This shit's fucking just gone. I don't know. What the fuck?
Son of a bitch.
I'm trying not to feel like a tweaker and shit. Fucking crawling around on the floor, looking in the carpet hairs.
Well, after a while, you wonder long enough, and you're just like, well, what the fuck? Where's my shit?
Right? Probably the cat. He's been pissed off at me. He did it. That son of a bitch.
Yeah,
he's like, I know what he loves.
He just absconded with it. See you later.
Yeah.
He's prancing around the house with a bag in his mouth and shit. La di da da dee da da do.
Shaking the nugs all over the place. Oh, there's one. Fucking bats it under the couch.
He's like, it's even better than catnip. Fuck it, and he's just tearing it up. You son of a bitch. Why? Can't we be like Joe Biden?
So yeah, so hot today. I went up and I bought a little pool.
Oh yeah,
like those inflatable ones,
Uh huh. The little knee-high.
They're sizable, but they're not big. They're maybe 500 gallons or something.
500 gallons. Christmas Christ. How tall is it?
Well, it's 40 inches by 10 feet.
Oh, well, that's not bad.
No. It's got an inflatable top, and you inflate it, and then you fill it with water, and as it rises, it pulls the walls up from the tube around the top.
Yeah, we had one of those for a hot minute last year. So I think we set it up once, Vaughn got in at one fucking time, and then we ended up giving it away this year.
Yeah, it was under $100. I was like, you know what? It's fucking hot.
Oh.
And I filled it up and I just laid in it, and it was nice, man, because I was fucking needed to cool down, you know. It wasn't like crazy setup or anything.
Yeah, I can't remember what we paid for it last year when was it last year or the year before? Last year? When it was just COVID.
Yeah, they got different size ones. They got one that's like 8 feet. They got one that's like 10 feet. One that's 12. One that's 15. You know, they just kind of go up in price.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, not bad. Not bad. Did the trick. I'll have to use it again tomorrow.
Yeah.
Jump in there.
Have a furious session in there.
Yeah.
You gotta christen it properly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there it is. Fuck, man. I did hide it from myself. What a sneaky bastard. So do we got any good music? What's going on, man? You hear any new music this week?
It's been a silent cast so far. What's up with that? Slacking on the sound tracking. Don't be slacking on your sound tracking.
I know, you should have been hitting the laugh button fucking like every 5 seconds earlier. That was some funny shit.
What in the world? I got playback on that shit.
On the laugh?
Yeah. Like I actually heard it.
Yeah, I heard it too.
It's never made that happen before. I don't know what has changed.
That was a different kind of laugh though, wasn't it?
No, that's straight up laugh track. Yeah.
Sounds like Seinfeld or something, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
It's like no one would have laughed, but because of the canned laughter, they were forced to laugh and shit.
Yeah, that's your laughing suggestion right there.
Yeah. Otherwise, they'd be like, "What's so fucking funny? Is it time to laugh?" No.
I was gonna try and come up with some wry dialogue right there and just improv off that, but it just made me laugh too much. It threw me off. You know, sometimes when I feel this way, my thoughts.
Hey, you know, in the islands they do an island style.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they do
from the mountain to the valley to the fucking.
They do the
whatever.
They do the Menehune Beach Bum Boogie.
From the Mauka to the leeward side.
It's true. What?
Mama's in the kitchen cooking real nice.
Yeah, going over to Grandma's and getting some fucking rice.
That's fuck.
That's some fucked up shit.
She just serves rice, nothing else.
Yep, rice for you. Like you're too fucking.
Like, hey, Grandma, you got any soy sauce? She's like, no. She's like, none for you.
She's like, not for you, fat ass. No way. Eat shit. Like, oh, but Grandma. She's like, tough.
Like, I hate going to Grandma's house.
And she's like, well, tough shit. How about that? You're at Grandma's tonight. We're having fucking rice balls, fatty.
She's like, go pick some fucking hot canned peppers fucking for flavor.
Yeah. And quit bitching about it. Fucking whiny bastard. Here, together. There you go. See? Now we're working it. Now it's sounding a little more lively around here, people. Jesus Christ. As my dad probably would have said. Something like that. What the fuck is this shit?
Or here, I'll say, we're neighbors. What's mine is yours. Now you gotta
Yeah, thank you. I was hitting it as you were giving me the stage direction. Butthole.
Really? Really?
Anyway.
Hey, $1 million episode. Come on.
Hey, you can buy this fucking pieces of this episode carved up by YouTube. You can buy them 10 minutes at a shot for $1 million a pop. Be the
some NFTs.
Yep, be the first one on your block to own a piece of broadcast history.
Right?
Yeah.
Get in on the ground floor, people. Come on. Crickets. Well, yeah, just wait. You'll see.
Crickets today is gangbusters tomorrow. You know how this goes.
Yeah, crickets today means billions in the future.
Yeah, man. You think Microsoft didn't get fucking crickets every time they talked about what the fuck they were going to be up to when they first started? Holy shit, are you kidding? Back in the early 70s and shit, trying to explain this shit to people? One day...
They're like, hey guys, they're like, in the future, when we're really rich... Like crickets and shit. They're like, we'll be rich enough to buy baby juice, and we can live forever. That would be great.
And people are like, so what's the idea now? There's going to be a what? He's like, there's going to be this thing called a computer, and everyone's going to have one. They're like, computer? You mean those big fucking crazy machines the size of a room that have all those fucking vacuum tubes and shit hanging out of them? They're like, no, it'll look... Oh, I don't have anything to compare it to yet because it doesn't exist. It's like, like one day in the future, your TV is gonna be super thin and flat. They're like, what? My fucking TV's as big as a goddamn china cabinet. What the fuck are you talking about?
It's a square. It's like a big giant cardboard box.
It's like a piece of fucking furniture and shit. It's like a buffet.
It's got wood fucking...
Goddamn right. Yeah, the case and shit.
Encased in wood and fucking...
Goddamn.
At first it was real wood, but then it became fake wood.
Yeah. Yeah,
it was like press board, man. That was like the worst invention ever. Jesus.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
God, I hate pressed wood. It's like
it's sweeping up. It's sweeping up the shit scraps on the bottom of the factory and fucking gluing it all together. Look at that shit. Whee! The dust, pulp, taking all the sawdust and fucking throwing it in with some fucking pulp shit, emulsion. You mean that super fucking cheap shit?
Hey, you know what's funny? Oh yeah, eat shit that fucking gets a little water out of it. Shit.
Yeah, that's the good shit.
Oh, yeah.
Aftermarket nightmare. What's funny, man?
Oh, you're playing all this Hawaiian music, and it just so happens I'm wearing a Hawaiian shirt.
Oh, man, look at us. You put us together, and we're just one big jerk-off.
Yep. It's actually, you know what it is? It's a shirt from Trader Jose's.
Yeah, Jose's.
Yeah,
that's appropriation of the highest sort. That's been banned.
I know.
That's been banned by the.
You know what's funny is it says aloha like when you enter.
Mm-hmm.
and there's not a single store in Hawaii.
Yeah.
That is cultural appropriation at its fucking
the irony.
peak.
The irony of it all.
Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, I'm wearing a $90 shirt. Guess how much it cost me?
$3.
$0.
Oh, even better.
Just my soul, that's all.
A little piece of your soul and shit, given to Trader Jose.
It's not even like great material, but you go online, it's a $90 shirt, dude.
Really?
It's kind of like a starchy, kind of thick, like restaurant quality cloth,
Yeah.
like a worker shirt. It's not like a nice silky one that I'd rub on my ball sack or anything. I love it.
It's the best.
It's funnier already.
Everybody should have a laugh track in their life. You're just walking around, and just walking around, interacting with people and shit, and then you say some just god-awful, dumbass, stupid, fucking, corny fucking thing, but somewhere it just happens and shit. And the other person just automatically starts laughing and shit. Because they've been encouraged by the laugh track. Don't you just want to laugh along? Come on, people. It doesn't hurt.
Yeah, well, people usually don't laugh until someone laughs first,
Yeah, man, I know what you mean. Yeah. Fucking asshole. Asshole.
Well, it's like, I think I might have talked about this before, but I went and saw Daniel Tosh, like, stand-up.
Mm-hmm.
When I was living on Maui, at the MAC, the Maui Arts and Cultural Center, and
did they call it?
Anyway,
did they call it?
I probably laughed more than anybody in the fucking room, dude.
Did they call it the macadamia for short?
The what?
Did they call it macadamia for short? Ass. The moment is gone. It has died.
Oh, you could have.
So you were laughing balls out harder than everybody else?
Oh yeah, dude. I even knew his jokes before he finished them. I was laughing. That's how fucking laughy I was. I was like, people laugh at certain things, but fuck, dude, I think I laughed at everything he said. I couldn't hold it in.
Well, and isn't that what we're there for? It's
like when he'd insult the locals, I'd just fucking laugh uproariously.
Yeah, like fuck Abba Holly, eat shit.
Yeah.
What's funny is the same kind of thing where like people don't get the laugh, but it's funny when it happens in a really pretentious, artsy fartsy pretentious setting. Like years ago.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it was, dude. It was funny because I knew a lot of people that were there.
Oh.
I was like sitting next to these people. They were customers of mine.
Mm-hmm.
I sat down and I looked there and I'm like, oh, hey, what's up? And they're all like, oh, hey. I was just, to them, I was just delivery guy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Aloha, away. Oh, hey.
Yeah.
Oh, hey. Aloha.
And
you're like, I can't wait till he rips into these fucking bastards.
And he did, man. He fucking, you know how he is.
Yeah, merciless as fuck.
Yeah.
Is he still doing fucking stand-up comedy?
I think I might have seen a tour that he's doing. Last time I checked, but I don't know. It might have been
It'd be interesting.
I guess
it'd be interesting to check.
We could probably look it up somehow. Maybe call Ticketmaster and ask him.
I just wish there was a way we could just kind of quickly access information off of a.
Yeah, I got Ticketmaster on speed dial. I'm going to give him a call and see if they have any tickets.
Do you usually order? Yeah. Order some tickets under your usual name, your usual Ticketmaster name, Suckin' Cockins.
Yeah.
Like four tickets for Suckin' Cockins.
Jerkins.
Yeah. Suckin' Cockins. call that up to have that person paged in the store. Is there a Suckin' Cockins? Suckin' Cockins? Listen, pal. Yeah, I wouldn't mind.
Comedian Denver.
I wouldn't mind checking back in with some Tosh. It's been a long time since I've seen his show.
Third Coast Comedy Club. Improv shows in Nashville. What's this? We need to go.
Improv comedy shows? Fuck. I have to do one.
Third Coast Comedy Club offers live improv, stand-up, and sketch shows every week. See a show or take a class.
Oh,
take a class. Oh, shit.
That'd probably be fun.
They're gonna tell you what to say? Here's what you gotta do.
No, man. What those usually are is not so much like, here's how you do it. It's usually more like exercises, you know, that just kind of help put your mind in this place. I mean, there is a structure of some kind to it, or like certain rules or you know, or tools that would help you be better at it. But what those are mostly is for great, you know, or budding improv actors, improv comedian actors, whatever, to find each other. Like if you put a bunch of people like that have that kind of interest in a room together, excuse me, there's usually going to be a couple that kind of rise above and kind of come up, you know, bubbling up. And that way they form partnerships and start writing together or performing together or both. Yeah, brother.
Yeah, he's got a full tour, man.
Nice.
He's doing like 5 nights a week and shit all year.
What? Holy fuck.
Yeah. I'm trying to see if he's coming this week. He's always in like Nevada and Massachusetts, Florida. Fucking, he's like bouncing all over. He does a bunch of Key West shit. We're gonna have to go down to Key West to see him, for fuck's sake. Jesus.
Down in them weirdo, there's weirdo stretches.
Up till November 27th. The last one he's doing is in Sarasota, Florida. Sarasota's pretty cool. I like Sarasota. It's a cool town.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of fun. We should go, man. We should go.
In the Sarasota area?
Yeah. It's better than Fort Myers. Fort Myers fucking lame.
What's lame about Fort Myers? What particularly about it pisses you off?
Everything.
Okay. So it's generalized.
It's like a white trash fucking Florida destination.
A white trash Florida destination?
Yeah, it's where the white trash of the white trash go to fucking have a Florida experience. It'd be like going to Aurora to like enjoy your time in Illinois.
Yeah. Nice.
Like, wow, this is great. Let's go to the casino boat. Ooh.
Did you say let's go to a casino boat?
Yeah. I mean, it could be fun, right?
True.
If you won a bunch of money, that'd be cool.
Why? Tell me why you lied and why you cried to me.
So it's all good, man. I just wrote rolled three new jillies.
Oh, did you find your satchel?
Yeah.
Nice.
Took all the shake, rolled some nice jillies. Now I got nothing but bud nuggets left.
Damn. How much would you say is still there?
Oh, I'd say probably about 75%.
Holy shit, dude! That's so amazing. That's amazing to me. I mean, that's awesome, but it's just like, wow.
Yeah, it's been over a year, man. Holy cow.
I know. Fucking hey, dude. It just blows my mind to think of like this. It has that kind of general effect on my mind to think of.
That was smoking, man.
Yeah, well, you know, they knew how to do stuff.
Well, dude, you want to hear my new amp?
Your new amp? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, want to hear my horn?
The orange? Yeah, man.
Yeah, I picked up an orange amp, and I really like it.
I know, we talked about it.
They should sponsor me because I said I liked it.
There you have it. Are you listening, orange amps? Yeah. Are you listening? Are you listening, orange amps? It's your chance to get in.
Can you hear that?
Yeah.
Now I'm going to turn up the distortion. I'm at about one, probably.
Volume-wise, you mean? You mean one volume wise?
Yeah, well, I'm at 3, but I'm only at 1 on my knob on the bass.
Yeah.
So I'm probably about 1 or 1.5. But it's got some pretty mean distortion. I just don't want to turn it up too loud right now.
Yeah.
It's kind of late, I don't want to upset anything.
Does it have like bass, mid, and
What's up?
Does it have like bass, mid, and treble knobs? Like EQing at all?
Does it have a what?
Does it have EQing, like bass, mid, and middle?
Yeah. Yeah, it does. Yeah, what does it got? It's got volume, treble, middle. It's got frequency dial, and it's got bass.
What does the frequency dial do?
It I don't know. It must EQ it one way or the other. Not sure. It's got like a little arch. It's 2 arrows, and it has an arch in the middle. Oh, here, I'll play. I don't know if you heard a difference, but yeah.
What do you hear it doing?
It's kind of like a little wow. like a wow almost from one side to the other.
Did it come with a manual?
There we go. You hear that distortion?
Yeah.
All I can say is we got to get together and jam out, man.
Well, yeah.
Otherwise,
what's this all for?
What does it all mean? That distortion.
Yep. It's pretty sweet, man. No doubt.
Yeah.
Now you have to play the ode to Biden's poor fucking skin knees and fucking deflated bag. I like it. It's a nice one.
You got any lyrics?
Alright, play. Yeah, keep going. Oh, ah, ee, oh, ow, oh, ow, ee, oh, ah, oh, Now listen, folks. I know it's not the nicest, kindest thing to make fun of this old fucking idiot. But you gotta understand, it's very frustrating to see this ass clown prance around like he thinks he's the president. Oh, Lord. Don't mind him. That's just my butthole conservative neighbor who thinks if you don't love guns enough, you must be a pedophile. Well, I believe they have read the chapter about sucking cockins a couple times.
Hey, if you leave your cord plugged in your wah pedal, it'll kill the battery, won't it?
If you're running on battery and you leave both ends connected, yes, it will drain the battery because it's completing the circuit.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's why you need to get your ass off batteries and go get yourself one of those little DC bricks with like the eight short cables, plug-ins. You can power up to eight pedals at once.
And it plugs into them?
Yeah, well you plug this device, this little brick into the wall, you use a cord and you plug a cord into the wall and it powers the brick. The brick then can be connected because it's got like little jacks, like eight little jacks, like 4 on each side, usually something like that. And then you use it'll come with little cables, and you connect those cables to your pedals at the 9-volt jack. Like usually most pedals have like a 9-volt input, and you connect it to that, and then you're powering your pedals without having to fuck with batteries at all.
Oh yeah, there is a little 9-volt on the side.
Yes, that little pin, that little hole with the pin.
I never even realized that.
Yeah, that little hole with the pin in it. You connect that. You connect that fucker to a power source, and then you don't have to mess with batteries and fucking around with that ever again. And it'll always give you clean, full signal and shit. Boom, full power. Yeah, it's a good way.
I'm gonna break my nail getting this thing off the end of the battery. My weak little pussy fucking nails.
Little pussy nails, old fart. Then go get an implement of some kind, or a coin, or something. Before you break your brittle nails. Wouldn't it be ironic if the effects can be heard now, but yet they don't come out on the recording? No, it's not true. It's registering. I see it registering anyway. Here, let's.
Yeah, the playback's like all shitty.
Yeah, it's just all half-assed or overpowered or something. Let's hit this bell and see if 3 seconds of bell in your face is how it registers. 1, 2, 3. My goodness. Class!
That sounded like robotic.
Class is in session. Everyone shut the hell up. Class! 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 Shut up! I like to reference comedy done by other people before. Even much better. Why?
Yeah, we should play that, man.
Sister Mary Elephant?
Yeah.
Let's see here.
That's a classic right there, huh? I haven't heard that. You know, last time I heard that was a long time ago, man. Long time ago. Oh, son of a bitch. In, out. Instruments. Homosexual.
What is this bullshit?
What is it?
Well, I don't know. You gotta play some bass.
What do you think of that?
That was pretty cool, man.
Yeah, the wah and the distortion, man, it's pretty fucking fat. I just need an envelope filter, I'll be good to go. on that train feeling
I know. I was like, man, I was digging that. I was jamming in it.
Yeah, some bad. Black Sabbath bass lines are some of the best.
Oh fuck yeah, man! Geezer Butler. No Cheech and Chong.
So did you find Sister Mary Elephant or?
No, brother. Fucking, there's a crime has been committed.
Been removed, huh?
I don't know if it's been removed. I didn't look on YouTube.
Remember what Sister Mary Elephant always said.
I hadn't even. Yeah. Let's see. All right, here it is.
Got it?
Yeah.
All right, let's check it. I mean, I won't hear it until later, but,
Yes.
Just do like a laugh cue when it's done or something.
All right. Can you hear me?
Good morning, class. Thank you. As you know, your regular teacher, Sister Rosetta Stone, is on a small vacation. However, she does send her love and these finger paintings and dust cloths she's making. I am your substitute teacher, Sister Mary Elephant. Class, attention class. Thank you. Young man, now give me that knife. Thank you. Now class, you all know who I am, so let's find out who you are. Thank you. Now, class, Sister Rosetta has informed me that your assignment for the last 2 months has been to write an essay entitled How I Spent My Summer Vacation. Who would like to read theirs before the class?
Yo. We're about halfway through it. They're about to read the kids in the class, they're going to read their fucking essays on what they did for their summer vacation and shit. But you got the basic vibe and flavor of what was happening there.
Is that the one where he busts out the guy? Or no, that's Sergeant Stadenko, never mind.
Yeah. Stadenko. Stacy Keach in the movies. Fucking
Sergeant Stadenko?
Yep. You are a stupid, stupid man! All that shit, yelling at the fucking dunderhead. I'm sorry. Go with it.
Go with it, man. I'm going with it.
Yeah, shoving the pizza in his face and shit. It's fucking hilarious. We were spinning that the other night, a couple nights back. We watched part of it, laughing.
Oh yeah,
yeah, I was laughing. It's fucking so ridiculous.
Oh yeah, but it's so spot on too, man. They were ahead of their time.
Yeah, for sure. they're driving down the street. They do, and there's that whole bit about like, Cheech is like, "Hey man, you want to smoke a joint?" or Chong asks him, "You get high, man?" He's like, "Huh? Do I get high?" He's all paranoid. He's like, "Yeah, you want to smoke a joint?" And he gets him the toothpick.
Yeah, he pulls it out of his pocket.
Yeah, he's like, "Here,
like,
man."
That's my dick.
He's like, "Here, light that up, man. That's a heavy duty joint." And Chong's looking at it. He's like, "What, man? Looks like a toothpick." Like, "No, man, that ain't no toothpick, man. That straight to the moon, man. Let's do that." And then he fishes.
He's like, "I hope your dick's bigger than the toothpick."
Yeah, well, he fishes around and shit. And he's like, "Oh, that's my dick." And then he pulls the joint out. It's all crumpled up and weird and shit. And he's like, "Man, gee, man, I hope your dick's bigger than this. Hey, man, you want to get out and walk?" He's like, "You want to get high, man?" He pulls out that fucking bomber, and then they end up on the median and shit, parked in front of a.
There's just smoke coming out the window. They're so fucking high.
Yeah, they just drifted to a stop just in front of a sign on a median and shit. Fucking, he gives him the acid. He's like, "Here, take this, man. This will help chill you out." Gave him the first, second, and third degree. And lights should chime. They said, "Hey, man, I was framed."
But every time I get the blame, I was framed.
Boom. Bam.
That's a good jam.
Yeah.
All the jams in that are pretty good.
Oh yeah, man, for sure. That's when they're in the courtroom. And fucking Tommy Chong keeps falling over and shit. It's just because he choked down all those drugs and shit. When they got pulled over.
Yeah, he's just fucking fucked over.
His name's Ralph. That whole fucking thing, and he's like he busts the judge out for drinking vodka, and it gets thrown out.
Yeah, that movie's out of control, man.
Fuck. Yeah, because it goes kind of all over the place. Is that the one with Paul Rubens in it, or is that next movie? Maybe that's the next movie. Hamburger. All that shit.
Yeah.
Hamburger, sorry, hamburger.
Is that Paul Newman?
No, it's Paul Rubens. Fucking.
Oh, Paul Rubin.
Yeah, fucking Pee-wee.
Yeah. It's like his debut and shit.
Yeah, it's one of the first, like the earliest fucking things he was in and shit before he actually. I think at that time when they did that, he was working out the Pee-wee character, like on stage and shit, or just starting to write it and get it together. And Phil Hartman was good buddies with Paul Rubens, and they kind of developed the whole Pee-wee thing together. Dude, Phil Hartman was fucking hysterical, man. Jesus Christ. You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah. Let me look at a picture real quick, and I'll know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, because he was on Saturday Night Live for like 8 years, something like that.
Phil Hartman?
Yeah, and he was one of the fucking funniest people that was ever on fucking Saturday Night Live, hands down. And then from there he went to like this show that they wrote for him called News Radio, where like Joe Rogan got one at like his first big acting gig. Andy Dick was on it. All these people. But he did some crucial Simpsons character voices. Like the monorail episode, which is like, a landmark. Monorail. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. He was a master. One of the funniest fucking Saturday Night Live skits I've ever seen, which was the colon blow skit, where it was like a fiber cereal, and like the more he ate of it, like he was on this pyramid of like bowls of cereal like worth of fiber that he was getting. Oh my god, fucking out of control, dude. Fucking tragically, he was fucking killed by his wife. She shot him in bed. But
oh, really?
Yeah, but she was like mentally unstable to begin with, and like had like cocaine addiction issues for years. Was like in and out of rehabs and shit. But she like mixed cocaine and booze and shit, and just kind of be all over the fucking place. But was really jealous of him because he was finally quite successful. You know, as a writer, as a this, as a that. I mean, 6 Ways from Sunday. He was
yeah, she looks fucking a little crazy, man.
Yeah, you'll rarely. There's only a few pictures of her where her eyes don't look manic and shit, kind of, you know, and like disturbed, you know, or something's off, kind of thing, you know. And yeah, she ended up relapsing on cocaine several times. And wanted him to get basically help give her a career, you know what I'm saying? Through his connections and whatnot. But unfortunately, she's
probably too fucking nutty.
Well, and she didn't have the talent. So, you know, you can give...
Well, what was she trying to be? Like a comedian or a singer, or what was she trying?
Actress, you know...
Yeah.
You know, just wanted to be somebody or be seen or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He's like, I love you, honey, but you're not that funny.
Yeah. Basically, he's like, there's nothing I can do for you. You know, I've gotten you fucking opportunities, but they just don't like you. You look fucking crazy, bitch. I don't know what to tell you. I love you, but you look nuts to everyone else.
She fucking shot him, huh?
Yeah, she got really high on cocaine and drank a bunch of booze, and went in or came home, and she was all fucked up, and he's like, look, well, it's assumed that he probably gave her an ultimatum, you know, like, hey, either go back to rehab and get yourself straightened out, or this is fucking over, kind of thing, because they've been through it several times. And he went to bed, and she just sat up for a while, getting even higher and more intoxicated on, you know, booze and fucking coke. And yeah, grabbed one of their pistols and fucking went in and shot him in the fucking head. Shot him in the chest, the neck, and the head, I believe. With their children in the house.
Yep, that's pretty insane.
And then left the house to go talk to a friend of hers. This guy who was a friend of hers, you know, close friend. And he didn't believe her because she came over and she was so fucked up that he's like, what? You're full of shit. And then they went to the fucking house and he saw old boy. And he's like, holy fuck. Yeah, tragic, man. Yeah, see, eyes like that. I cut your picture. But yeah.
Yeah, she looks tweaked out.
That's the thing. See, and there's a dude who fucking worked his ass off to get to where he got to. You know, I believe it was Phil Hartman, he was a graphic designer at one point before comedy and all that shit. You know, probably, I imagine, always like the funniest guy in the room kind of person. But he was a graphic designer, and he actually designed the Crosby, Stills, and Nash logo, like the interlocking CSN.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that was his work. Never got any credit for it. But
oh,
yeah,
well.
But yeah. Oh, well. Thank you for your service.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think our thumbnail should be a close-up of her eyes.
That's freaky.
Bryn.
A Coke thumbnail in the butt.
Oh. That's called a Colombian how do you do? A Mexican hello?
So how did we get on him? He was in or him and Pee Wee Herman were buddies?
Yes, they were really good friends, writing partners. Like I said, they were creating all that fucking Pee-wee together. And somehow, I forget what it was. They had a falling out about something.
No, not possible.
Something about, maybe it was with Pee-wee, like Paul Rubens was ready to take it to the next level kind of thing and make it bigger. And Hartman didn't like that idea. Something like that. Anyway, and then they had this falling out, and they never spoke again after being partners and creating all this successful shit and doing all the stuff they did together. And friends.
That's not going to happen to us, is it?
Better not. Don't flake.
Like, we're going big time, man. Are you ready?
Oh, no!
Yeah. Existential crisis.
Yeah. Why?
You'd be like, I'm not done painting my house yet. No.
Oh, what the fuck? Why? Listen, son of a bitch.
What's up?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure it all out, man. It's all complicated as fuck.
What, the relationship?
No.
Life?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so fucking to finish up their story really quick. So she goes and she fucking basically ropes her friend into having to fucking deal with the situation, right? He calls the cops and everything, man. Once he sees them, he's like, holy shit. So he calls the cops, and, you know, they come, and she fucking goes in the master bedroom and fucking locks herself in there with Phil, all dead in the bed, and fucking, they're trying to talk her out of there, and they're trying to get the kids out of the house, and just as they're getting the kids to the fucking front door area to get them out, fucking pow, she fucking caps herself.
Oh, really? She did herself in, too?
Yep.
Oof, that's a bad night.
Fucking A. Christ.
Couldn't be worse, right?
Yeah, no, that's ultimately totally fucked up as can be. Yeah, I mean, that's a disastrous nightmare. Fuck. Oh. Mommy killed Daddy and then killed herself.
Yeah, no one was laughing that night. Shit.
Fuck no, man. Oh, God. No.
I laughed to keep from crying, right?
Yeah, from weeping, yeah. Yeah, it's nuts. And then her brother, Bryn's brother, tried to sue Pfizer over she had taken Zoloft. And they're like, well, maybe that kind of triggered some sort of dissociative state and shit and blah, blah, blah. And they're like, eat a dick. Basically.
Good old Pfizer?
Yeah.
They're a trustworthy company, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, yeah, I hear you. But also, they were looking for any reason to get her off the hook. Like, bitch, she was nuts. You never know how crazy somebody's gonna get. But look at the look in her eye all the time. It's always like that, all fucking weird and shit. She's a creepy girl, creepy girl. Ooh, 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 ooh. This is my lovely wife. She's not disturbed. Don't worry about it.
You'll be fine. Don't worry.
And Bryn wasn't even her fucking real name anyway. It was some plain shit Mary Jo or some fucking thing. Making shit up, being pretentious from the fucking get-go. That's why it is said that an ounce of pretension is worth a pound of manure. Thank you.
Yes. Quite right.
An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
I concur with that.
An ounce of pretension is worth a pound of manure?
Yes.
Both interpretations have legitimacy. Well, listen to me. What do you think? Fagins.
How much it's been?
72 and 29, 30 seconds.
Oh, man. It's past our limit.
Oh, snap. You know, I looked up the podcast on a different, like this different kind of podcast player. You know, I Googled it, and I scrolled down, through the Spreakers and the Apple podcasts and the blah, 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 Spotify and the iHeart, and came on these others, like, I don't know if it was Podcast Addict or fucking what it was. But, it was this oddball little thing, and it had all this, like, statistical information about, like, average length of a episode is, like, 82 minutes. All this kind of stuff like that. I was like, weird. And there were hundreds of thousands of listens.
Really?
Yeah. Totally, man.
You're lying to me.
Come on, motherfucker. What? If that had been the case...
You got me, dude. You got me.
I would hope somebody would have emailed us.
Made a comment?
Well, emailed some sort of corporation emailing us saying, hey, let's advertise. Something. A comment.
We're like, we'll put you on the dark web. No.
Yeah, a smash hit on the dark web. Because the kind of people that would be there would fucking be happy to fucking say if they liked it or not and shit. Commenting away. Fucking fuck you.
Degenerate types.
Yeah. they all end up liking it and shit, following the podcast. You're like, oh, Christ. Why did this have to happen?
We're driving around in a circle.
One hand on the wheel.
Am I too loud for you?
What?
Who?
Giggle, gargle, and swallow. It's coming. The return of the Throbbit. Ladies and gentlemen, announcing, coming soon on a Ludcast near you, the return of the Throbbit. An epic adventure.
No, it's the return of the cock ring.
Lord of the cock
rings. Cock ring of power.
Yep, Lord of the cock rings of power. Return of the Throbbit's adventure. Yet that's the whole title. Return of the Throbbit's adventure. Lord of the cock rings.
Starring
Throdo Gaggins and Homo Faggins, who is Dildo Faggins Daddy-O. Nutsack Saggins and Sucking Cockins, Giggle Gargle Swallow. All in an epic adventure to kill the dragon hog and form an alliance with Randolph the Pink. So anyway, that'll be happening. Look and listen for it. It'll be coming soon to celebrate our just over 200th episode. Because I think we're almost there. Is this 199? Holy shit. The next one's going to be the big one. Oh! Sends us over the top.
Yep.
All right.
Millions of downloads.
Yep. Millions and millions of downloads all over the face, neck, and chest. Guaranteed.
You're disgusting.
I've got dreams, damn it. You know, hey, you gotta zazz it up and jazz it up and pizzazz it up, right? Come on, people. Don't be an ass.
You sound like you're on Seinfeld.
What's the deal with brushing your butt hair? Oh, yeah. Why do people poop? Anyway, my wife said, hey, you know, toes are a thing. You know, it's ridiculous. You can make yourself sound like a fucking genius if you want. It's just all in the way you cut it up, ladies and gents. And on that note, we're gonna hand it over to the maestro when he's the shot caller. He's our fucking producer over here in the shadows. He comes out like Nosferatu and then he says, hey, it's time, and it's time. Ladies and gentlemen, you must remember, the Biden administration has forbidden the use of bicycles as they are tools of mass terror and destruction. To the knees when they get scraped because you forgot how to use a fucking handbrake. What? Yes! Forgot how to balance myself when I poop. What? Well, the guy could hurt himself on a bike or taking the dog for a walk. You tell me. Should he be leader of the free world kind of guy? I don't think so.
That was amazing, man. Play it again.
Oh, one more time for the fucking people in the cheap seats? Don't tempt me, goddammit, because here it comes. Listen up, everybody. On the way out. Blah, 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 Joe Biden make it boom, 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 boom.
I thought
My poopy bag. His shit bag exploded all over his face. It was a national disgrace. He was kicking his can all over the place, singing, we will rock you. Mario, blame when the blue lights do that, but do scabba doodle and doodle like boo.
Hey, Queen's making a comeback, dude.
They should. They fucking kick ass. I mean, some of that later stuff got all fucking weird and shit, but you know, kind of like from Highlander onward, there's a lot of like, who wants to live forever? All this stuff.
Obviously not Freddie Mercury.
Oh, he didn't know he was living the rock star life. You know, easy come, easy go.
Hey, the gay cancer gets you.
That's how it happens, because, you know, easy come, easy go.
Power off.
Holy shit.
That's what's the response is. That's the only reasonable response to that line of narration. Power off. Anyway, well, people, go out into this world, man, and as we've said many times, and from the heart we mean it, go out and be good people. The only way to see good people is to be good people. Right? Right.
Yeah, because then you bring out the good in others.
Yeah. By being a little more patient and flexible sometimes, even when you feel like you might not want to be. It's understood. However, that's when you need it the most. So,
yep, lean over backwards and lick your own butt crack.
Oh, that's like a Cirque du Soleil kind of fucking move. Not the kind of shit they do, but they're suspended on fucking silk scarves or something.
Yep, one riding deep up the butt crack.
And then swarms of butterflies come and grab the ends of the scarves, and they all
carry them away.
They all flutter up simultaneously, synchronized, and just flutter away with her as they lick their own butt crack.
That's how Freddy left this earth.
Yeah, except it was he was riding on a unicorn horn. And the unicorn just jumped up with him on the horn and shit, and fucking they rode away, flew away
up into the sky at ultrasonic speed.
He's like, I didn't think it would be like this, but that's all right. Yeah. Gets all jazzed.
I couldn't have imagined a better way.
Yep. And then from there on, he improvises in a very steamy and homoerotic fashion.
Yeah.
Anyway, as for you, dear listener, we appreciate you. We love you. Don't forget it. So stop plotting our demise from thousands of miles away. You want to hear more of this. You know you do. So do we. So be the change you want to be. Be the change you want to see in the world, right?
Yes. Always.
Sure. All right. Well, we'll catch you next time. Take it easy, everybody.